Are you ready to level up your English? To go from just, speaking the language to truly expressing yourself in it? Well, today, we're unlocking one of the biggest keys to making that happen. We're going to master wish and if only. Let's just jump right in and see what I mean. On the left, you have, I want that my English improves. Okay, people will get it. It's functional. But the sentence on the right, I wish my English were better. Now that has nuance. It has feeling. It's the kind of thing that makes a native speaker think, wow, this person really knows English. And that's exactly where we're headed today. So here's our game plan. First, we'll cover the secret sauce that makes all this work. Then, we're going to break down the 3 main ways you'll use these phrases for the present, the past, and the future. And to wrap it all up, we'll get into some pro tips that will have you sounding more natural in no time. So what is this big secret I'm talking about? Well, it all comes down to a really cool concept in English called unreal tenses. This is basically the engine that powers everything we're about to learn, and once you get it, it all just clicks into place. The idea here is actually pretty simple and honestly kind of clever. To talk about something in the present that isn't real, English takes one step back in time, to the past simple. And to talk about a past that never actually happened, it takes another step back, into the past perfect. This little time travel trick is the signal that we're not talking about reality anymore. We're in the world of hypotheticals.
All right, enough theory. Let's put this into action. We're going to start with the way you'll probably use this the most, wishing your present situation was different.
The goal is really straightforward. You look at your life right now. Maybe it's the rainy weather outside, your busy schedule, whatever, and you just want to express that you'd like it to be different. You're not happy with the current reality.
So the formula is easy. You use wish or if only, then the subject, then a past simple verb. Now here's a little secret to sound extra sharp. Use were for all subjects. I were, he were, she were. Yeah, you'll definitely hear people say, I wish I was taller in casual chat. But if you say, I wish I were taller, it's just cleaner. It signals a really high level of English.
And here it is in a real-world professional setting. See how this works? It's not just complaining like, this is too hard. It's a much more polite, almost reflective way to point out a challenge. It actually helps build a connection with your colleagues instead of just stating a problem.
Okay, present moment, handled. Now, let's hop in our time machine and go into the past to talk about regrets.
This one is all about looking back. You're thinking about a decision you made or maybe an opportunity you missed, and you feel that little pang of regret. This is such a deeply human feeling, and being able to express it clearly is a huge part of connecting with people.
And the formula? It follows that step-back rule we talked about perfectly. For the present, we took one step back to the past simple. So for the past, we take one more step back to the past perfect. So it's wish plus had plus the past participle. Like, I wish I had known that earlier.
This is just a perfect, powerful example. It's so relatable. And notice, it's not just stating a fact from the past. It's packed with emotion and reflection. Saying something like this in a conversation shows that you're someone who learns from your experiences.
Okay, on to our third and final main structure. This one is all about the future, and let me tell you, it is a lifesaver for handling those tricky situations where you're a little annoyed or need to be critical without being rude.
Now, the key thing here is that you're complaining about something you can't control. It could be your neighbor's loud music, the terrible traffic, or your computer that keeps freezing. You're frustrated and you want it to change, but you need a diplomatic way to say it.
So, the formula is wish, then the person or thing that's annoying you, followed by would, and the basic verb. For instance, I wish my phone would stop dying so fast, or if only my boss would give clear instructions. See how that works?
Okay, pay attention because this is a super common mistake. You cannot use wish, would to talk about yourself. Why? Because you're in control of your own actions. It sounds really strange to a native speaker. Instead, you just treat it like a present wish and use the past simple. I wish I stopped procrastinating.
All right, you've got the 3 core structures down. You're doing great. Now, let's sprinkle in a few details, some advanced nuances that are really going to make your English pop.
So wish and if only can often be used in the same way, but there's a slight difference in flavor. Think of it like this. I wish is a standard regret. It's a quiet thought. But if only, well, if only has drama. It's stronger, more emotional. It's the difference between a sigh and shouting at the sky.
Okay, lightning round, let's zap some common mistakes.
First, when you're wishing for a future ability, don't use will, use could. Next, for present wishes, always remember to step back in time. If only I knew. And finally, for past regrets, it's always past perfect. I wish I hadn't missed it, not that double past tense thing.
Phew, that was a lot, I know. So here it all is in one simple chart. For the present, use past simple. For a past regret, use past perfect. And for future annoyances you can't control, use would. Go ahead, screenshot this. It's the perfect cheat sheet.
And hey, if you want to start sounding more natural right away, just steal these phrases. They are so common in everyday English. If only I'd known is such a perfect, classic way to look back on something. Sprinkle these into your conversations and you will instantly sound more fluent.
So, at the end of the day, why does any of this matter? Because learning this stuff is what takes you from having functional English, where you can just get your point across, to expressive English. This is where you can share your real feelings, show your personality, and truly connect with people on a much, much deeper level.
So now you have the tools. You've got the formulas, you know the nuances, so I'll leave you with a question to really make this stick. Thinking about your own life, what's something you wish you had known sooner? Go on, give it a thought. Because that's how this knowledge stops being a lesson and starts becoming a part of you.